Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the fuck?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Good evening, and welcome to Shark's Take. Tonight, we'll be seeing some of the nation's, and frankly the world's, greatest minds, the sharpest entrepreneurs, pitching us products, hoping that they can earn a little bit of our money to make their businesses a reality. My name is Prescott Ribshank. You might recognize me from my business, which was an AI app that changed your face to be characters from The Office. What you might not know is that I made over $5 billion selling that data to law enforcement across the entire world. Now I'm a billionaire and I want to help entrepreneurs like you make their businesses a reality. But I'm not alone tonight. I'm joined by two of the nation's most prestigious and most prestigious business minds. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, starting with my associate here on my right.
Hey, Prescott, man. Let me just say, it is great being here. I watch your show all the time. So, my name's DJ Clancy, and I run a company, you may have heard of it, it's called CBD Now. And I was living in Humboldt, and let's just say I was a farmer, okay? I liked farming. And it was a pretty good life, but then there's a lot of changes in the laws, and I realized people wanted their CBD, they wanted it now, and I was able to get them the CBD now. That was I'm kind of like the Amazon of CBD sales. That's how I like to talk myself. And yeah, so that's what I do.
Thanks, DJ. It always warms my heart to hear a story of somebody who rose up from nothing. Truly the American dream. Hopefully we'll see some people
I
tonight.
should say my parents were millionaires, so I don't know if I rose up from nothing. But it's still a good story, you know? But yeah.
Sure. It's really all about the story at the end of the day. We're building American myths here that support and inspire our nation, and I salute you for that. Thank you, DJ Clancy. And we are going to figure out how to get your audio to not be echoey, but frankly, I kind of like the raw, uncut sound that we're getting from you. It feels real.
It's real,
and I know our viewers appreciate
I like
that.
being real, man.
Rock on.
Yeah, man.
Brando, thank you for the sub. I want to give our second shark, or I guess our third shark, an opportunity to introduce themselves now. Let's hear from the shark on my left.
Hello, I am the TheSushiDragon. Don't forget the sharpest mind on Twitch, the greatest thinker and technologist. I'm always inspiring myself, always innovating myself to come up with new and creative things, because no one's doing it. That's why no one's doing it better than me, and that's why I'm here to really look at what else is in the field, the creative field. Thank you for having me in chat. Thanks for having that guy over there who's a little no, he's a little too
Interesting. Perhaps some drama on the dais tonight. We'll have to wait and see, but thank you, TheSushiDragon. Clearly an innovator in the space, someone pushing the boundaries, and hopefully going to help one of our entrepreneurs tonight push the boundaries in their respected field as well. Folks joining us at home, I want to remind you that you can also get involved in tonight's proceedings. For $5 during tonight's show, you can bring in a celebrity endorsement. Donate $5 and tell us who you want to see come in and endorse the product. It can be literally anybody, a fictional character, a real life celebrity, living or dead, or just some made up person, and we'll try to figure out what you mean by that. You can also pitch your own products, and we, the Sharks, will give you our opinion on those products. So if you subscribe, and I encourage you to do that, go ahead and pitch your product, and we'll tell you whether or not we think it's a good idea. Just use the !submit command to do that. There's also some sound alerts. Those do things. You'll figure out how that works. And we've got a goal tonight. If we hit our goal and get 35 subscriptions over the course of this evening, we'll head on over to a special masterclass where you, the viewer at home, will get an opportunity to pick the brains of some of our world's greatest business minds. Move over, Harvard Business School. Shark's Tank Masterclass is here for the price of only 35 subs, potentially just from some other person. You might get it for free if 35 other people do it. What a steal. All right, folks, with all of that housekeeping out of the way, I think now, if you're ready, DJ and Sushi, we're gonna go ahead and meet our first entrepreneur.
Let's go, man, Prescott. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Really happy to be here. Super excited.
Hi, sir. Are you okay? It seems like you're dealing with some sort of injury.
I'm great. I'm the happiest I've ever been. This whole thing.
Yeah, the neck brace.
It's workplace. What do you call it? It's like just kind of part of being an inventor and an engineer. You never know what's gonna happen.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and
Can I just ask him something real quick?
Please,
Have you tried some CBD? Because I've got some, and it could do wonders for you. You might want to give that a try.
It's actually hard to come by in my certain neck of the woods, but I have in the past gotten a little high and felt better for it from CBD.
Right.
DJ, is there a specific brand, your brand, that you want to plug for our
I
entrepreneur?
don't want to plug my brand, but CBD now will get it to him quickly. So I think that's the key. And whatever, we'll get it now. I think it's the key.
That's someone who truly believes in their industry and their product. He doesn't even have to shout out his brand. He just loves CBD that much. Get it from anywhere, but get it from DJ. All right, go ahead. What was your name, presenter? I don't know if we caught that.
Well, I'm so excited to be here today. My name is Dustin Eye Shrubs, and the thing that I'm bringing you today is something that is going to change the entire freaking world, dude. You may know me from some of my work in pinball. Hold on. Hold on. That's better. I'm from Yorba Linda, California, and I've been building stuff ever since. Graduated from Cal State Fullerton with a master's in engineering and a minor in rocking out. I'm a Libra.
Could you speak up a little bit?
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra. Sue me. No, but seriously, I'm an October baby. And of course, yes, my illustrious career in the magical world of pinball. I've designed many tables, some of the most popular ones that have ever come out, including Oingo Boingo, Devo, G.I. Joe, Henry Kissinger. You can't find that one anywhere anymore. Ultima 69, the O.J. Simpson one, Don Knotts Saves the World, the Vagina Monologues, Little Trouble in Big China, we couldn't get the rights.
Can we get this guy some water, baby?
And of course, Jimmy Carter's Midnight Palooza. Oh, much better. Is that a water for me?
Hi, yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's just your voice is kind of fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I can help you.
Okay.
This all feels very unnecessary.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, let's move on to the next slide.
Who, me? Oh, yeah. And also another thing you should know about me is I'm off the grid and I'm off the chain. I don't keep up with modern times because I feel like our past is where we were the best. So, next up.
The clicker stopped working?
Oh, I got it. Hold on. No.
We were just it was lagging a little bit. There we go. We
This
got
is
it.
something I told the OC Register a couple of years ago. I'm kind of like one of those tribes that haven't ever seen a computer before, and if they'll try and kill you if you ever try and show them one. Simply put, I'm built different, and if you bring me onto your team, I'll just bring you the most unique perspective ever.
Seems like the water maybe hurt.
Just a little bit. Now onto my product. I'm very excited for this. Next slide, I guess. It's time to feast your eyes on the future of food. Are you tired of having to switch between your fork and spoon when trying to enjoy multi-layered meals that require more of you? It's a call and response, so go ahead.
Yeah, all I know is that I like having a fork and a spoon. Sometimes I just get confused. Why do we have both of them, man?
That's what I'm saying!
Yeah.
This guy gets it! That guy gets it! That guy gets it! I was pointing at the same person 3 times there!
Yeah, nice. Rock on, man. Rock on.
Is your table... Is your table too cluttered when trying to enjoy?
Do you want me to just read your
multi-layered
slides
meals?
for you? Would that be helpful if I were to just read?
I wouldn't want that. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
Should I shake him up?
No, I don't want to be shaken up.
Hey.
I don't want.
Hey. You're on TV. You're on TV. You're on TV.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I understand that you've got something of a sad story about your business that you want to share with us.
That's right.
I can imagine what that might be about.
Well, I mean, yeah, the world of pinball hit a collapse in the mid-2000s.
That's it?
It was pretty sad.
All right.
There go my entire career.
Oh, I think we had a question from one of our sharks.
Go ahead.
DJ, did you have a question about that?
So it actually, man, wasn't about the pinball. I noticed you said you like to rock out and from Yerba, wherever in California. I seem to remember I might have seen you, like the Dead were falling around, man. Did you used to go? There was a Dead concert in Yerba, wherever back. I think it was 74 of April. Were you a bit younger back then?
DJ, is that you?
I thought that was you, man.
I thought I died, man. This is crazy.
You guys, I'm sorry, you guys know each other?
We were at a Dead show together once.
Wow, small world.
74, man.
Absolutely. We recorded the worst sounding bootlegs you've ever heard in your fucking life.
Oh, I listen to them all the time on my 8-track player, man. I love that shit.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good to see you doing so well.
Well, it seems like
great
you've
to
already
see
got
you, man.
one warm shark here on the dais, but let's go ahead and get through your presentation so that we can really get down to brass tacks.
Are you tired of... Is your table too cluttered when trying to enjoy multi-layered meals? A fork, a spoon, a knife. I don't even know anymore.
What is multi-layered meals?
You know, if you have like a chicken and a soup also, and maybe a potato. Hurt your arms from switching between utensils during a multi-layered meal? Well, welcome to the future of food.
That's wild. You're both from Yorba Linda.
Oh, man, we're in the future, man. Whoa, I love that picture, man. Are we going there?
Buckle
Jim
up,
from there.
motherfuckers, cause I'm bringing you. No, that's the best. That's the last line. I'm bringing you the Fapoon.
Wow.
Oh, the Fapoon.
It's not a spork, it's a buffoon.
It's not a fork. It's not a spoon. It's a Fapoon.
Buffoon, man.
Now,
Did you slip me some CBD?
So the Fapoon, the latest in food technology. Oh yes, it features the spiky and brutal tines of a fork, but immediately and organically hollows out into the familiar palm of... Oh wow, my voice came back a little bit.
thank God.
Into the traditional spoon.
And we're back.
Fork plus spoon equals Fapoon. Pretty clever if I say so myself. ergonomically designed to lessen the damage to your wrists, forearms, and elbows while eating multi-layered meals. Dinners across the globe will be 10 times faster than ever before from the diner on the go. It's compatible with soup, and you'll never need to buy anything ever again. I think that's supposed to say in the food world, maybe? Like, but not, you're gonna need to buy stuff. Like the food you're eating the fapoon with. It's a very complicated system. Does anyone have any questions about the product? You, Mr. Shark in the middle?
Go ahead. Who wants to talk?
I do, listen, I love hanging with you and all. And I do have one question, though, because, like, how do you use that, man, when you're trying to cut something? I just don't get it, man. I don't see how that works. It's like, do I need a knife too, man?
No,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm thinking, if you can see from these charts over here, that the handle of the fapoon is kind of like a knife in itself. But just don't grip it too hard, because it's gonna cut into your hand, because it's a good knife. But it has everything
I love that idea.
We're just advertising the fapoon part first.
I have a question though.
Go ahead.
Is it gonna add more microplastics to the ocean?
And we want that, right?
The sea turtles.
No, we don't. No, we'll make sure.
Okay.
No is the answer. No is the answer.
We're gonna delete the
Is it
microplastics
environmentally
from the thing.
vegan?
Not a microplastic inside. Ugh.
Sounds like you're getting some coaching from your friend. I've just found out that you're actually friends with our Shark DJ. I had a quick question.
Pal, of course.
I had a quick question, and I don't want to rain on anybody's parade here because it seems like we've got two sharks here who seem pretty interested in the idea. And maybe I'm crazy, but this to me feels like a spork, which is something that I had growing up.
A what?
A spork. It's like you'd see them everywhere in like school lunches. I feel like I've seen this thing before. This doesn't feel new to me.
Say that name again.
Spork, spoon, fork. They're in like every school lunch cafeteria.
Pork?
No, spork.
You're asking for some pork?
It's a portmanteau.
Some pork with the fapoon. That's not a problem.
It seems like that's a spoon fork, and this is a fork spoon.
Yeah,
I see.
Right?
My buddy
this is a fapoon. It's a fork spoon.
What is a spork? What's a spork? I never heard of that.
It's a spoon fork.
No.
Completely different. Completely different.
Okay.
Wait.
I guess I'm not really seeing the difference here, but I want to let our presenter get to the end of their pitch because maybe there is something. And I forgot to mention there is a sponsor. Mother Nipple Bottom, if you want to, I saw you trigger that sound alert. If you want to let us know what the sponsor of tonight's show is, go ahead and type that in the chat. We'll find that out. But I do want to let our presenter get to the end of
Back to me. Has everyone seen this before under the name the spork?
Sorry?
Have you seen this item before?
Yes, that's kind of what I'm saying, is that I've seen it in school lunches and stuff. Oh no. Okay, so you. Oh dear. Oh no.
It's hard, man.
Oh, you hate to see this. Hey.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, good. Hey, let's Is that the end of the pitch?
No. You know what? Actually, I think I have some more inventions I could show you.
Oh, okay, great.
I'll start the presentation over.
I don't know if that's necessary.
Something you're gonna find and change the freaking world, dude. A little bit about me. I'm a pinball guy.
Right.
Feast your eyes on the future of food, dudes.
Yep.
Can we go back to the presentation? Are you tired of burning your arms clean off and trying to make all simple funnel cakes or even a french fry?
Okay.
Are you tired of your leftovers not being crispy enough and having to call the restaurant you went to initially to yell at the chef for this transgression in their native tongue? Do you wish
Yeah.
that you didn't have to throw out used frying oil straight into your neighbor's trash cans and pretend you're blind and deaf when they ask you about it?
Can we get a shot that doesn't cut our entrepreneur perfectly in half?
Well, welcome to the freaking future, dude.
Either way, one or the other. I feel like we're trying to do both right now.
Introducing the wind oven. Presenting the wind oven. It's a small convection oven that acts as an alternative appliance to your standard deep fryer. It saves a lot of oil. It features a removable cooking basket or tray, which is patented, copywritten, trademarked, and the cartoon's being developed, where you put foods that would normally go into the basket of a deep fryer, but instead you're subjecting it to our hot air or wind. For the layperson, no more oil. Instead of oil, there's a little dragon inside blowing hot food on your food.
I'm sorry? There's
a little dragon inside blowing hot air on your food.
Okay.
It's a very complicated system, as you can tell, but does anyone have any questions or observations about this item?
Gosh. Those look very similar to the schematics for the Papoon, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, this is a product that's one of a kind, and I've never seen anything like it.
DJ, Sushi, any comments or questions about this?
I like the dragon.
Okay.
Is
I knew
it gas
you would,
powered?
man. I knew you would.
Is it? Yeah, but is it diesel powered? Because I'm not touching it if it's made with electric.
No, sir. No.
I want oil
It's,
powered.
You plug
fryer.
it into the two holes in the wall, man.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. That's just the way the world is nowadays.
I guess I'm confused
not
about
right.
why it needs to be plugged in at all if it's powered by a dragon.
That's a metaphor.
Yes.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor for what?
sales.
Electricity?
Yes, for the hot air that goes onto the food inside the convection oven.
I get it.
Okay. DJ, did you have
It's
any?
the wind oven.
Like, I do have a question, man. So, like, let's say get home like at 2 a.m, man. Had a good night out. I'm just
Sounds familiar.
I got some munchies, and I want to eat some good fries. How long is it going to take me to make up these fries in this fancy schmancy thing you got going here?
In a traditional air deep fryer, you're gonna be waiting about, 20 minutes, and you might burn your freaking hand off. But with the wind oven, you're gonna be done in 5 minutes. Jamming out, listening to your favorite records, and eating, munching on some French fries.
So I'm munching in like 5 minutes after I get home?
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
That's what I'm saying.
You are revolutionizing the future, man.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow, I'm loving this.
All right.
I help scientists explore my brain when I'm gone.
I'd hate to be this guy. I feel like I'm starting to take the role of kind of like the downer shark,
That's
but
fine.
I feel like it would be a disservice to, all of us,
I don't
frankly, if
mind,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
point out that this feels really similar to me to an air fryer, which is an existing.
Oh, God damn it, do it again!
And this is why this is why I almost didn't want to bring it up.
So wait, Prescott, or whatever your name is. Spencer
Yeah.
You mean I can get one of these now, man?
I mean, I guess
How can I get one of these, man? Is there a website I go to?
I want to know too.
they sell.
I want to know too because I apparently didn't fucking know this.
They pretty much hand them out, it seems like. Basically, everyone I know has one of these things. They're at Walmart, pretty much any big box retail, Amazon. I mean, yes.
I got one in the
Amazon.com actually is, I'm being
man.
told Amazon.com is
Grab
where
it.
you should be buying this. Too.
Grab
I'll
it. Shut up
go
and
there,
grab it.
man.
I'm touched in ice drops. Something I'm gonna show you is gonna change the entire freaking world, man. I'm a pinball guy. I worked on those games over there, man. Feast your eyes on the future of food. Are you tired of leaving your apartment to go to a restaurant or grocery store in order to eat?
Sure.
Are you tired of dying because it was too hard to get food? What the hell? Are you tired of going to the restaurant to pick up your takeout food and eating in your car? Well, welcome to the future.
Right.
I introduce you, Food Bringer.
Okay.
It's a very complicated product.
Okay, this I don't understand what the schematics are. This feels like a service. This isn't even a product. What are the schematics?
I guess it does operate more like a service. It's like human-to-human interfacing. I'm gonna write that down.
Okay. I already have something that I want to talk about on this idea, but I do want to give Sushi and DJ an opportunity to. And thank you, Nate Blackus, for the raid with 62 viewers. If you're just joining us, folks, welcome. This is Shark's Tank, and I am joined here by two brilliant entrepreneurs. We are hearing presentations from America's potentially next biggest business owner and deciding whether or not we want to invest. I'm joined here, of course, by TheSushiDragon and DJ Clancy. And right now we're hearing a presentation from an entrepreneur who's pitching us a product called Food Bringer.
That's right. They call me the White Mark Cuban, and I'm here to bring you Food Bringer.
They call it the White Mark Cuban.
It's a service that actually has the restaurant bring the food from the restaurant to your apartment.
That's right, Cubano Blanco. Let's go.
Okay, Sushi, Dan, do either of you guys have thoughts before I ruin everybody's day?
Yes.
I have some, but Mr. Dragon, you go first, Mr. Dragon.
Yeah, okay. Will I be guilted to tip this man's livelihood?
Well, I never do, but I guess that's kind of a nice way to possibly create a rating system for how nice you are as a customer and also a delivery person. And you could like post how nice your maid was. Thank you very much. I'm gonna write that down. That's a great idea, Dragon.
All right, I got a question. So
Go
I'm
ahead,
trying to
listening.
figure this out now. I'm trying to figure this out. So
Right
you're
now.
saying I drive to the restaurant, tell them what I want, and I drive home, and then they drive and bring it to me?
That's how
Or,
it used to
how do
be.
they know what I want? That's what I want to know, man.
Until last year, that's how it used to be. But now, you can call the restaurant using your phone and tell them to bring the damn food to you.
Oh, so when your Food Bringer app, let me get this straight. Your Food Bringer app basically, it gives me the phone number of the restaurant, and then I can call the restaurant.
Exactly.
And then they bring me the. So you have like all these phone numbers in the app, man? That's a cool app.
That's right. That's right.
I'm sorry, is the product, I guess maybe I was confused by the name. To me it seemed like the pitch was a food delivery app like an Uber Eats, like a Postmates, like a Grubhub. It sounds like, hold on. It sounds like that is not the product. It sounds like that's not the pitch.
This is not my day.
It sounds like what you're pitching is essentially
I
a
did all
phone
the
book.
work.
A phone book or the Contacts app.
What's a phone book,
Okay,
man?
all right. I feel like I pretty much get it.
Never mind, I got a new product. I got a different pitch.
Okay.
Welcome to the future. Oh, that's Food Bringer again. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right, the
Yeah.
schematics, welcome to the future.
The croissant.
God damn it. God
It's half a
damn it.
donut, half a croissant.
Okay, do either of you guys want to say it? Do either of you want to be the one to tell him? Because I feel like I'm the bad guy every
You're
time.
absolutely. You're telling me that someone made this
So
already.
good every time, though.
Someone made this bit already. Someone did this already.
That just looks good. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
That's what I'm
hungry,
saying.
man.
All right,
I'm
but-
hungry. I've been hanging now for a long time. I would love one of those doink-sons.
Me too. I want a croissant right now.
Doink-zont. Man, I could kill for a doink-zont right now.
Okay, how about this? Not so much food, but I have an entertainment idea for the entertainment sector. It's a television documentary about the work environment of a paper company. It's stylized like a documentary, but it's actually scripted, okay? And there's quirky characters like the boss. And there's also a guy named John who, like, pranks his coworkers. Dwight. It was really hard to make.
You made it already? You already made the show?
Projections are gonna be showing us. It's gonna take a long time, man.
These are schematics for what?
For Dwight.
You built
Dwight?
You built Dwight?
I'm in the process of building Dwight. Are you telling me this exists already?
Is Sushi?
Let me get this straight. Now, What, an AI agent? Is that what you're saying, man? You're building him now? He's an AI agent, man? This is freaky. This is freaky.
I don't know what AI is, man. That's kind of fucked up. All right, I get it. You don't like it. Here, I got some more ideas. Justin Television. It gives you instantaneous access to a live video stream of a guy named Justin, who you can interact with.
Nice.
Wait, this is actually good.
There's
Wait,
no other practical application for this. It's only to watch Justin.
hold on.
Actually, I don't like this idea.
No,
I
goddammit.
don't like this idea.
No, that was interesting.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool. You could do all sorts of shit with that, man. Like, you watch him playing around, man, and like gaming, just doing whatever, man.
That's
Justin
interesting.
like the game?
That's an interesting idea. Justin mostly reads books.
Who's Justin?
Who is Justin?
My roommate. It's done. I'm done with it now.
Do you know who Justin is,
I present
Dan?
you the Y box.
He seems like he's moving on to this Y box, man. But I like that Justin, man. Just hang out and chill with Justin, man. He sounds cool.
Yeah, he's all
Sounds
right.
like Justin's moving on too.
Seems like everybody really liked that idea. I don't know why you're so quick to scrap it.
The Y box 180.
How many more of these
It's
are
filled
there?
with videos of games.
I'm gonna throw Prescott or whatever your name is, man.
Yeah.
I think I saw this guy at a lot of Dead concerts. Now that I think of it, you know,
Okay.
I think he's been. I think I saw him last week and the week before, and the Dead aren't even touring anymore, and so that's the strange thing here.
He was just kind of
Maybe
hanging
he-
out in the parking lot of a concert venue.
I mostly just go to
you
where
been-
the concerts were.
Yeah, I keep seeing him in random places, like on the street sometimes. He a lot of times has a shopping cart with him. I don't know what, he keeps a lot of, I think he might even have that Y box in there. Like
It's
a Y
true.
box or something like
This
that.
is all starting to come together for me.
It's hooked up to my
All in
rig.
Yorba Linda, California.
That's right. Anyway,
Honey.
Well,
exactly.
are there any other products? Because I do want to make. I want
These
to
two
give
are
our
from
sharks an
Yorba
opportunity.
Linda, California.
Yeah, I got it. Let's just go through the next ones. Just come back to me. It's frozen yogurt.
Yep, that's a thing.
Yogurt that's been frozen into ice cubes and you suck on them.
Okay, that's
No toppings or ridiculous flavors or anything. It's just ice cubes with the yogurt. And here's how I made it.
right. Okay.
And then this stupid idea, Peter the Meter Reader, an application that captures and redirects internet signals for parking meters in major cities to a centralized map that tells anyone on the app which parking meters around them still have time on them or are freed up if they have cars next to the spot, etc. You can even extend your parking meter from your phone. No more panic, and now even more solidarity with your fellow citizens.
I think they have that in Pasadena. Actually.
Is that true? Is
Yeah.
that real? Well, I want to bring it on a worldwide level.
This guy has a lot of ideas, man. That's all. I'm just like, he's an idea man. I just think you just give this guy some money and he'll just keep coming up with ideas. He may not build shit, but he will give you ideas like all day, man.
I appreciate that.
It sounds like, DJ, what I'm hearing from you is that you're not necessarily looking to invest in the product, but you're looking to invest in the person.
I mean, the way I look at it, if he just took this Justin idea, but, and excuse me, contestant, what's your name again, man?
My name is Dunstan Eye Shrubs.
Dunstan, okay, I have a better idea. Dunstan Eye Shrubs TV, man.
Whoa!
Dunstan Eye Shrubs TV, and it's just filming you, chilling with your ideas, and you don't build shit. You just throw out ideas, and other people listen, and they take your ideas and just make it a better world, man.
I really like that idea, actually. If that were the pitch, I would probably invest in something like that. Sushi,
Really?
I want to throw it to you, Sushi. Do you have any sort of overarching impressions on Dustin or his
Yeah.
multiple pitches?
Yeah. These two idiots from Yorba Linda, California, really need a reality check. All they do is copy other existing products. And let's be real here. We're just pretending that he's a genius,
What?
but he's not.
I have to process.
So
my
I
feelings.
want him
Genius,
executed.
man. What does it mean to
It's not
be
part of the
genius
show, man.
executed, man? Now there's an idea. That could be fun on Dust and Ice Rubs.
You see the
Oh,
video?
they have
I'm
a-
sorry, that on
Podcast
Dust and Ice
execution
Rubs
on Dust and
TV.
Real quick. I
Yeah,
want to
let's
make
add
sure
that
we.
to the category.
I want to make sure we all know the format of the show. If we don't want to invest, we're going to say I'm out. We are not. We are not. No. We are not murdering. We are not murdering.
No.
They didn't tell me about that rule here, man. Dust and Ice Rubs, man. I didn't hear that rule. I think
All
they're
right.
making it up.
I'm sorry,
man.
Clancy.
We'll talk to the producers about whether or not we
Sorry,
can kill
DJ.
this guy. I do see that we got another sound alert. We didn't see the first sponsor from Mother Nipple Bottom. We just got another. Can we take a look at that?
They never submitted them, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm
Do we have
asking
anything
for
we can
$10
throw in
million.
there?
Submitted pitches.
I'm asking for $10
We're gonna see.
million.
We're gonna watch that after this presentation. We're gonna see the submitted pitches. Do we want to just put a funny
Jesus
DJ
Christ.
Clancy? Thank you.
Shut up.
Thank you for rating us.
Shut up.
Can we just put a silly sponsor in there and put that up? Maybe.
For fun?
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah, why
maybe
not?
it's a dealer's choice. All right. We'll figure that out later.
No, we got you coming.
I wanna. Okay, I'm gonna vamp while we figure that out. Dustin, I like the cut of your
It's
jib.
Dunstan.
That's what I said.
It's Dunstan.
I like the cut of your jib. It seems like you've got a potential suitor here in the form of DJ Clancy, who, although he didn't necessarily pick out one of your products.
We got your sponsors.
Okay, just forget what I was saying.
Bring it on.
Tonight's sponsor is brought to you by Silly String, idiot.
Is that silly enough for you, bro?
That's pretty silly.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Thank you, Silly String Idiot. I guess that was directed towards me. I want to give us a chance now to get to our final offers. If it wasn't clear to anybody already, I'm out. None of these pitches made any sense to me. 90% of them were things that already exist.
We have another sponsor.
Let's go.
Thank you, DJ Clancy, for the
Shut
sub. We also have another sponsor of tonight's show, PTSD Club. I can only imagine
Is
what
that
that
a
might
plug
be
for
about.
people who've had to sit through a character I've done? So they can talk about it?
Potentially. That might be our Discord. All right, Sushi. It seemed like maybe you were on. Well, it didn't really seem like you were on the fence, but I want to get a confirmation. Where do you land on this deal?
Bring me his head.
No! Don't do it!
Okay,
Don't do it!
we're gonna call that out. We're gonna call that out for Sushi.
Kill this guy.
We're bringing it back. Hold on. We might have to keep him alive so that he can go into business with DJ. DJ, do you have an offer? Do you have a pitch?
My offer, man, is like whatever money, man. If he'll create Dust and Ice Shrubs TV and just videotape all his ideas, so I can like sit back and watch it at night when I'm chilling and I could watch Dust and Ice Shrubs all the time, man.
I appreciate that, man. I just need like $30.
$30? That's it?
That should
That
be
works,
good.
man. I got $30 right here. Hold on, let me get it out. Hold on. Let me get it out. I got it right here, man. Right here.
All right, I'm sorry, Sushi. It looks like we are gonna have to let this guy live so that he can receive $30 from DJ Clancy.
I tried so hard with the car accident and
Better
trying
luck next
his neck.
time.
Oh, you tried to have him assassinated?
Yes, I failed.
Bring it on. I'm taking
That
all
may or may
colors.
not have happened.
Who wants to kill me?
That is an interesting business idea, Dustin. Have you considered a
It's-
business where you
it's
let people pay service to try
killing
to...
Okay, I'm listening. I
With
can do
kindness.
that.
Oh, killing with...
I
Wow,
actually
that'd be
love
good.
him.
You know, if you did that, man, on your Dust and Ice Shrubs, then everyone will watch Dust and Ice Shrubs if you did that at the same time, man.
I think that's a good idea for a first bit of programming. Can anyone help me charge my house arrest monitor?
Oh, goodness. No. You're supposed to be at home.
What?
All right. Dustin, congratulations. It seems like you've got a deal in the works here with DJ Clancy. I'm going to let you guys carve out the details of that contract off stage, but thank you for coming in. Great. Take care. Wow, an incredible first round and an incredible first entrepreneur, and one deal made with DJ Clancy. DJ, how do you feel about that deal? Are you feeling optimistic and confident?
I'm feeling like it's just gonna entertain me, and the thing I learned was with CB Now made all that money. I didn't know what to do with it, man, because it only costs so much to run the farm. And this gives me something to do, to just chill with him and watch him all the time. Oh, it's going to be nice.
Excellent. Well, I wish you the best. It wasn't a great fit for me personally, but I'm glad that you saw some gold in those hills, and I hope you find it. Sushi, how did you feel about that first pitch? It seemed like you wanted to have that man killed.
Yes, and now those are all just words. I don't actually
Speak your truth, Sushi.
I don't actually finish my sentences. So you're going to have to pay me more to finish my sentences.
And that's why he's one of the best in the biz.
Yes, you don't get this far.
Sushi, DJ, we've got some pitches now from our viewers at home, and I want to remind our viewers at home that if you subscribe at any point tonight, you can submit your own pitches, and we, the Sharks, will give you our expert business takes on those pitches. We've already got 6 subs so far. We're only 29 away from hitting our goal. Let's have a look at what's been submitted so far, and I want to get your guys' opinion on. This is one from Brando2600, who says, hot dog, but it green. DJ, do you have a take on that?
So let me get, it's a green hot dog, man?
That does seem to be the gist of it.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty easygoing, but that sounds like it came out, it went in, it came out. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd eat a green hot dog, man.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to look like I'm eating Hulk's penis. I just want a hot dog.
That's a good point, and one that I hadn't even considered, but now it's pretty much the only thing that I can think about, and probably will be for the duration of this show. I was really into the idea of green hot dog until you said that, and now all I can think about is Hulk's penis. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pitch before I get into a place where I can't return from. Nate Blackest says, a robot that can only suggest movies that are not good, but also not bad. What do we think about this idea? I want to start off with Sushi on this one. Sushi, what do you think about the robot that can only pitch movies that are not good, but not bad?
I like this a lot. I like this. And I'm willing to invest $10 million right now.
$10 million. Wow. Sight unseen. What is it about this idea that appeals to you? Because to me, it seems like, why do this?
Because AI is gonna get all the investments and stock. It just use the word AI and robot, and I'm already gonna become a billionaire. So 10 million is nothing.
Wow. Those are potentially fighting words. DJ, what do you think about that pitch, the robot?
Well, the robot, I just, if it gets me a movie like The Big Lebowski, man, and then it's just playing, I could watch that, man. The dude, he's the dude. So I'd like some that would find me more stuff like The Big Lebowski.
It's an interesting take. To me, I would put Big Lebowski sort of firmly in the good movies category. So I don't know if this robot.
Me too, man.
We gotta find. I guess this robot is suggesting movies that are somewhere in that awkward middle, like a Letterboxd 3.5 kind of situation. But I guess sometimes that's what you want to watch. We've got another pitch here, and I want to get your take on it. Let's see.
I wish they could tell me a good movie that was not a good movie. That'd be good if I knew that.
That would be good.
I think that's called Netflix.
Dong Diggity suggests Magnum squirrel condoms for rodents with huge dongers. Now, I guess this is a problem that I wasn't even aware of, potentially an untapped market. DJ, how do you feel about condoms for squirrels?
So, I mean, there are a lot of squirrels running around. It seems like if they practice a little safer sex, then there wouldn't be as many squirrels, but then the dogs sure would be pissed. So, I mean, I don't know, man. But, same sex for squirrels. It's an interesting thought,
Kind of a
man.
catch-22, yeah.
Wise of you to consider other markets, and that's why you are here on the dais, because you're not thinking one move ahead or even two moves ahead. DJ Clancy is thinking 5 dogs ahead, and that's why he's got a multi-billion-dollar CBD company. How about you, Sushi? What do you think?
Now, I don't know about squirrel abstinence. This one's gonna be a hard one. Let me get some more details about this, Dan. What did you mean about?
The guy who sent that died. We didn't get it.
Apparently, I'm being told that the user who submitted that image died. Okay, we've got a couple
Fantastic.
more, and these ones I want to be rapid fire. Just your gut take. Yes or no? Is it a good idea? Carbonated milk from Megacorpa. DJ, yes or no? Now that's a true gut take.
Nice.
Sushi,
Nice.
what do you think?
20 million.
Okay, 20 million coming your way, Corpa Milk. Let's see the next one. Do we have another one? Oh, another one from Nate Blackus, who said, a celeb endorsement from Jonathan Davis of Korn. Okay, I don't know if that was supposed to be... That was probably supposed to be for this thing. But what do you guys think just generally about the business idea of one of the members of Korn coming in to endorse your product? DJ?
Man, if someone wants to endorse CBD now, I'm all into it, man. Corn, whoever, whatever, man. If he likes corn, that's okay with me too.
Hell yeah, a man who just supports agriculture at the end of the day. Sushi, what about you?
I think he meant a singer, Dan. Is that correct? Corn the singer?
Yeah, it's with a K, I think.
I don't know who Corn the singer is, man, but it seems cool to me. Corn
Sounds
the
like
singer,
Chance
man,
the
whatever.
Rapper, Corn the Singer.
Yeah, man.
Well,
That's good stuff.
as long as they collab with Justin Bieber, I'm all for this.
We're going to see if we can get Justin Bieber attached and then circle back on that. I think that is our last subscriber pitch. Thank you all for everybody who subscribed, and thank you. Someone gave us 5 gifted subscriptions towards the end of that. Thank you to that subscriber. But now, of course, it's time to see some endorsements. Yes, Shark Tank has brought many people out of the working and lower class and into the shining light of wealth. Thank you to the Shark's Tank, and now we're going to go and hear some testimonials from some previous contestants on Shark's Tank to hear what they pitched and how their business is going since then. So we're going to throw to that. We're going to throw on a couple of ads, but don't go anywhere. We're going to do 90 seconds of ads, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back with testimonials, and then after that, we'll be back here for some more pitches.
Catch you on the flip side.
Hello there. My name is Henry Suckinger. I came to Shark's Tank to pitch something very similar to the concept that made me a lot of money in the past, which of course was Disneyland, but a little louder. So this is a product that I brought to Shark's Tank. Remember Rufus from Kim Possible? I felt like maybe let Ron and Kim kiss more on show. Maybe let Ron and Kim kiss more on the show. Maybe let Rufus be tall. Maybe let Rufus be voiced by Chris. Remember Chris from Mario?
Oh. Sir? What's up? Oh, should I go now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What's up? I'm Lou Dog Pontius, and I was on Shark's Tank like 4 seasons ago, I think, and I was living in my van at the time, but I just had all these mines from when I was out in the ocean, and they were really nice to hear me out on my little invention here. It was a real passion project, this one. You'll see why I'm laughing, in a second. It still brings a smile to my face, man. That's true. Yeah, hot dog bed car. I figured there's got to be a better way for me to eat these dogs. Me being Lou Dog saying that. So I cut up the cucumbers into wheels, and then I made the bread the car, and then I made some lettuce like a bed or something like that. And I showed it to the Shark's Tank guys, and before I could even ask, they were like, whatever you want, it's yours. The guy who made Fubu got up and shook my hand and broke it, actually. That's how excited he was. Anyway, I used to live in a van, but now I live in 5 vans, and I'm feeling like a millionaire. We done?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Should I put pants on or something?
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Mr. Hoobastank. I invented the Theragun and also ranch dressing. I also invented a couple other things that I'd like to show for you. You all know who I am. So we're bringing that up right now. As you all know, all the sharks unanimously stood up and vomited blood upon hearing what my product was and then saying, I'm giving you all my money.
Thank you for ranch, by the way.
No problem. No problem. How about the Theragun? Any Theragun lovers out there?
Who's this?
Yep. And that's the snack mask. Pack it up to go. Yeah, you got places to go. You're on the move. You're a business person, and there's just not enough time. Your hands are full of briefcases. You got guns you got to shoot. So you put on the snack mask. You put in some Doritos, maybe some ranch dressing. For me, just some Doritos and ranch dressing into the snack mask, and you go and you can just chomp it all up. Only $39.95. I mean, it blew up. It's bigger than ranch now. So. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now?
Right on, brother. Right on. I love to hear that. Hey, it's me, HP Fuckcraft. I'm like HP Lovecraft, but woke. Anyway, I'm here to tell you a little bit about, what happens when I set down the pen. I put down the pen and the paper and I start to think to myself, I think I'll do a little something with business. Sometimes it's not just enough to invent weird monsters that you can't see that are also, they're feminists. I do another thing too. Remember the Doom popcorn bucket?
Yes.
Remember the Doom popcorn bucket? I came up with that. I pitched it on Shark Tank, and the one in the middle went, Awooga! Awooga! His jaw hit the floor like a cartoon wolf. His tongue shot across the set and jammed my eye. I couldn't see for a solid week and a half. At the end of the day, all that mattered was that my shit got on an SNL digital sketch. I have lived my entire life, my entire oeuvre has been spent trying to get my shit on an SNL digital sketch, and they weren't gonna put the octopus guy with the big face of the octopus, and you know what did it? You know what fucking did it? The popcorn bucket that looks like a toothed vagina, okay?
That's right, brother.
That's right, brother.
Give it up.
For one more.
What's up? I'm Geisha Fietti, and I am so proud of the invention that I made with Shark Tank. I wanted to revolutionize the food industry. I mean, who doesn't? But, you know, considering my family that I married into, I felt like I had some big shoes to fill. So I decided, you know, first things first, hot dog by the foot. So you got a whole hot dog in there, and I also got to say that's not correct to scale. It's about this big, and it comes with a handle that you carry around with you when you're at the football game or the baseball game or something like that. And there's a prize because when you open the thing, a timer starts going off, and if you can consume the entire hot dog by the foot within 1 minute, well, by God, I would marry you. So I'm a polygamist.
Welcome back, viewers.
Hello.
And this is Shark's Tank. If you're just joining us, we are three of the nation's most brilliant entrepreneurs, and we're here to invest in some products for what will hopefully be the next brilliant entrepreneur here in this great nation. I'm joined today by DJ Clancy and the Sushi Dragon.
I'm sorry about this. I'm not DJ. DJ is my twin brother. I'm JD Clancy. I'm JD Clancy.
You're right.
I'm from Texas. Yes, you might notice. So the thing is, I'm from Texas, and DJ, he can be a little flaky. I don't know if you met him and got to know him. I always remember in high school, he wouldn't be there for dinner, and then he was there for dinner, and then he wouldn't be there for dinner. Anyway, I was raised by my father in Texas. I'm an oil man. He was raised by my mother in California. We're very different. And so I'm JD Clancy, and DJ's a sweetheart, but not someone that I spend a lot of. He just had to go. He called me and he said, hey bro, I'm chilling, and he just had something, so he called me, and that's what brothers do. They stick up for their brothers, and that's what I'm doing here. So I'm JD Clancy.
I appreciate that, JD. That shows true brotherly love. When one brother has some sort of mysterious thing come up that they can't talk about but have to leave a television show in the middle of it, a brother doesn't ask questions. A brother just jumps into the seat and takes over. That's family love, and I respect that.
I just want to say thank you that, and I'm happy to be here to help you out in your little show here.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Sushi Dragon, is that still you, or are you also a twin brother?
No, I am not Sushi Dragon. I am the Sushi Dragon. If you forget the again, I am walking out of this set, you motherfucker.
My apologies. Wow. It seems that we've just been raided by the Go Off Kings. Go Off Kings and viewers, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. You're just in time because we're about to hear another pitch from some hopeful entrepreneur. I'm joined here, of course, with JD Clancy, twin brother of DJ Clancy, and the Sushi Dragon. And of course, my name is Prescott Ribshank. I made all of my money developing an AI app that changed people's faces to the characters from The Office and then selling that facial data to law enforcement. We do have a special sponsor that we're going to show in just a moment, and I want to remind everybody that there's a variety of ways for you, the viewers at home, to interact during tonight's pitches. For $5, you can bring in a celebrity to endorse the product being pitched. We haven't done that so far, but it's a great opportunity to see a celebrity, a fictional character, whoever you want. Donate $5, we'll bring them in. You can also submit pitches for us, the Sharks, to react to by subscribing. I'm being told that we've actually received a couple more since the last time we checked into that. Let's take a look at those. And JD and TheSushiDragon. What do you think about this from JNels123? Their pitch is a new makeup from Maybelline, Make-A-Wish Foundation. What do you think about that? And we can take that off the screen now. Any initial reactions?
I'm gonna let Sushi go first, and then I'll give you my thoughts on that.
Okay. Make-A-Wish Foundation for the face. I see. Now that's is it cruelty-free? That's all I'm asking.
An interesting question. We'll see if we can get a response from the pitcher. JD, any takes?
Well, I'll tell you this, Prescott. So I'm from Texas, as I said, and my wife, she likes her foundation, and I like her liking her foundation. So we buy a lot of foundation in my family, and we only like high quality foundation. But this idea of you Make-A-Wish Foundation, it's catchy, and I'm sure my wife will give it a try.
Interesting. All right. Well, we know that family runs deep in the Clancy household, as we just heard that JD Clancy is filling in on short notice for his twin brother, DJ. So potentially an endorsement from his wife could be a huge endorsement indeed. But we've got to move on, folks. I noticed we got a donation here from Butt P-Man. Thank you for those $5, Butt P-Man. We'll find out what celebrity you've called in to endorse the product. And we also got another subscription, so thank you for that. But we've got to move on. We're already about halfway to our goal. I think actually we're more than halfway to our goal. Let's get those subs in so we can do a masterclass. And now it's time to meet our next entrepreneur.
Here comes the disruptor, murderer, I'm the lyrical gangster, murderer, big opportunity out the area, murderer, still love you like that, murderer, here comes the disruptor. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
My name's Harlan Globetrotter. I'm here with a brand new social media application that I feel like y'all are gonna really dig.
Great.
And before you say anything, because I know what you're thinking, I have no opinion about the crisis in Ukraine.
Okay, I feel like probably best to not touch that.
The slide, these were the default colors for the slide.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
Getting ahead of that. Sure. Point taken.
I think both sides should.
All right, we got to move on. We got to move on from that.
Anyway, I'm here to talk about a brand new social media feed. And, of course, we all know what social media is for, right?
Connecting with other people.
Well, that's what they say. I'm very worried about all that, all that censorship that happens on the people I support in that social media.
That's what I'm talking about. Where are you from, fella?
I'm from Texas. I was going to say, I like the way you talk. That's what I was going to say.
Well, I'm
You're
from
a straight shooter.
I'm from Chengdu. My great-great-great-grandpappy was involved with the Opium Wars over there, and we stuck around for a few generations. But we used to watch a lot of Walker, Texas Ranger to learn English.
So you said you're from Chengdu, so you're over there spying on us? If I just want to get this straight, is that what they do over there in Chengdu?
Sorry, what?
If you're from Chengdu, you're over there spying on me and my kids and all of because there's that app, TikTok.
Well, now,
that my daughter uses
JD,
a lot, and you're like tracking her is what I hear.
JD, we're going to get to that, friend. We're going to get to that because we all know what social media is for. Number one, keep big thoughts out of your brain. Interiority. If you watch 8 hours of TikToks and you still have an inner voice that sort of is a guiding light for you morally and ethically, then something is going to miss. All right, so that's number one. Social media, you don't want big thoughts. Number two, cortisol, the stress hormone. It's going to be coursing through your veins no matter what app you're using, if it's worth its salt, right?
Isn't that the thing that makes your hair grow?
No.
Okay.
No. That's biotin, I think. I don't know. Biotin's untested too. Are you worried about that as well?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I stay up nights thinking about that shit. Anyway, number 3 for social media. Give your data to China. That's the third reason for social
That is
media.
exactly what is happening with all that social media there. Giving
Yes,
away
indeed.
all our data, we need to stop that, is what I say.
I wholeheartedly disagree. That's where most of the money comes from, JD. That's most of the money is from the China stuff. Okay,
Oh,
so
I'm
we
sorry,
don't.
I
Let's
didn't know
watch
there
that.
was money. That changes everything if there's no money in there.
Number four. Your ex. You gotta check in to make sure that her new partner isn't making her happy, and you'll know because you'll post about it, and it'll be like, "Oh, we had a fun day at the racetrack, or we went down to Big Sur, or whatever." But you'll look in her eyes, and you'll know that she's faking it. You learn all about that, over the course of your tenure there.
Now,
working
let me
with.
ask, you said your ex. Would this work for all of my exes, or just one of them? I'm trying to figure out if like all 5 of them, or just one.
Long as they live in Texas, brother.
All right.
I got your number. All right. Number 5, animals. Number 5, animals, like little dog and cat doing all kinds of business. That's what social media is for. But social media, you want to spend like a good amount of time of your day doing social media. But, problem is people are busy. You could be stressed about your taxes. You could be stressed about you're going bald. You could be stressed about you got a sleeve, a tattoo sleeve right here, and you're supposed to get a new job at the DMV that your sister-in-law set you up with, and it's just so expensive to get these things covered up, and you don't want to wear long sleeve because you're working in Arkansas and it gets sweaty over there.
That feels personal to me. Sila, thank you for the 5 gifted. That last example felt a little bit too specific.
Anyway, the 4th reason that you could be busy is because you're trying to figure out why the hell you bought 2 crock pots.
Right.
Yeah. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, this looks more like a rice cooker. I look closely. That is another crock pot.
I'll tell you.
Busy trying to figure
my
that out.
son has this problem that you might put on that list. He's always on his computer playing games and watching people play games. I don't understand why he watches people playing games. I don't get that.
I saw my grandbaby playing on that new grounds a couple years back, smacked him upside the head. Now we don't talk no more. He went no contact with me, but
you're a man after my own heart. I think that's the way you got to teach him.
I feel like we're ready to make a deal. I don't know. I feel like
I have a problem with the crock pots. I understand the frustration of having crock pots and never using them and just having it fill the space of the counter.
But so anyway, exactly. Now, but the people are busy, and so what you want to try to do is to simulate a full day of social media use in short amount of time. That's why I'm introducing a brand new original application that anybody can use. It's called Twitchy. All right?
Interesting. Okay.
It's an
What's that
original
little guy there?
Oh, that's Twitchy.
Oh, that's Twitch.
There he is.
What's his sign say?
That's just a message from the folks that are bankrolling this application. It's Mandarin and it reads "Don't vote."
Okay. Got it. So he's kind of got an edge to him. I see he's holding, what is that, a blunt?
He's a little different.
Okay.
He's a little different.
Want me to come out now, baby? Oh yeah, we have.
I'm being told we have a celebrity endorsement.
Yeah, baby, yeah, it's me, Austin Bowers.
Oh my God, you look terrible, Austin.
Yeah, baby, I just wanted to come say that I fully support whatever's going on here. What's going on here again?
Austin, I'm so glad you can make it out here. I picked you up from Warner Brothers Movie World Dubai. You were hard up there. I loved your work over there. I figured, why don't we bring you stateside, get you pumping some cash into the fucking economy.
Yeah, baby, Foxy.
Most of the folks in Dubai don't know who this cat is. They're just like, I guess this is what a British person's like.
That's me, baby. Yeah, Foxy.
Great.
But you like Twitchy, don't you, brother?
Oh, I love it, baby. Yeah.
Nice.
What do you like about it, Austin? Name one thing that you know about this company and like about it.
He's got like a
nice stuff. Way to go, brother. Way to go. Good work.
The $50? You're gonna pay me the $50?
Yeah, you bet, brother.
Thanks, Austin.
It's in the trunk. Now, if you don't be reaching around in there, you'll get stuck. I got some needles back there. Don't get stuck. All right.
Tell me more about Twitchy. I'm intrigued.
So here's Twitchy, all right? Twitchy produces the same cognitive effects as scrolling through short-form content for 8 hours in less than 1 minute.
Wow.
1 minute of use of Twitchy and your entire social media appetite for the day has been sated. The science agrees.
Okay, I'm noticing that there's a trademark symbol after that. Is that why do you have the phrase "the science agrees" trademarked?
We got some positive reviews coming in for Twitchy already. New York Times calling it like TikTok but for quick. Wall Street Journal saying it's like the Calm app, like that meditation app if it wasn't made for virgins. And a new era in content's here, and baby, I love it. I fucking rock with this shit. Yeah, Judith Butler.
Wow.
Scholar at UC Berkeley. We got the Butler endorsement, that's big. And just so everybody can kind of see what this score is like, I got a sample of what 1 minute of Twitchy content looks like. All right?
I can't wait to see it in action.
There's a new type of restaurant where you don't eat food. Your ex-girlfriend is doing really well. You should have a better car. Heard from Mom and Dad recently? Have you thought about opening a new credit card? Butternut squash-based recipe. Butternut squash-based recipe. Butternut squash-based recipe. Have you considered the possibility of opening a new credit card? Might be fun to open a new credit card. I love you. Maybe you should open a new credit card. You're not going to believe what Melissa Joan Hart looks like right now. New on CBS Plus, a subsidiary of Paramount Plus, and you're never going to believe what Melissa Joan Hart looks like right now. Politics isn't your bag. Politics isn't your bag. Politics isn't your bag. Danger. You know, maybe you should think about getting a real job. You'll never own a home, you fuck. You fucking piece of shit. You'll never own a fucking home. You fucking waste of fucking space. Wow, everybody wants to be a celebrity, but I bet you'll be the one that figures it out.
Wow. I want to get some initial reactions from before we move on. I feel like we got to talk about that. I'm not even sure how to describe my emotion. I want to give it to JD. Any takes on that piece of content?
On that piece of content, I felt like I was being brainwashed, okay? And my thoughts were moving all around, and I have a bit of a conflict here. I like to live by my principles, and I don't like foreign powers brainwashing me and tracking me, and so I have real concerns here. At the same time, I also believe that, and this is a principle, that I'd like to make as much money as possible. So I'd like to hear more about how much money I could make if I invested in this, because that's one of my principles, and I need to balance between these two principles that I like to live my life by.
Absolutely. You know, there's no brainwashing happening here, JD. Your affinity for Xi Jinping came about organic like, all right? That came to you natural. Right?
I was very negative about the Chinese getting all my data before I saw that video, I know, and for some reason I'm not very negative about it right now. I don't know what happened here, but did you do that to me?
We call that yes and hypnosis, and we're going but I want to get into the dollar amount too.
After watching that video, I'm kind of like, I don't know what they're going to do with that data. Let them have that data, and that's not what I was thinking when I got here.
I similarly feel like I've got warm feelings for the Chinese government now that I didn't have before this, and a desire to buy Feastables, I think. But I do, I noticed, and I want to hear the Sushi Dragon's perspective on this, but I also noticed that you had a story that you wanted to share with us. Something sad happened to you when you were creating this product, this business. You want to tell us what that is?
Yeah.
Let's punch in on him for this. It's okay. This is a safe space. You can be totally vulnerable here.
I got my cock stuck in a bear trap.
Okay. God damn it. All right. Maybe not. Maybe we axe this whole segment. The Sushi Dragon. The Sushi Dragon. Do you have a take on that piece of media that we saw?
Yes. Shut up, please. Cut that soundbite right now.
Sorry.
I am the CCP.
Oh, wow.
And
I didn't
this
realize we had a
was our
representative
intention.
here.
This right here is harmless to the minds of the American nation.
I agree, and I wish that fella Adam Schiff would get on the same damn page. I wish he'd understand that Adam Schiff, that Katie Porter, all them troublemakers in there trying to take away her, Nancy Sinatra, who runs the Congress. I think she's getting off, she can get off her high horse about banning stuff to the
Listen,
people.
we're tiptoeing on a wonderful line here, but I want to bring the focus back to something we can all agree on, which is that money is great and we want to make more.
So true. Yeah, let's get into the dollars.
So let's talk dinero here. What are we working with?
Yeah, I know, Robert. We got into some trouble.
Oh, okay.
We got into some trouble. I won't get into that. Anyway, so more about Twitchy, all right? Retention metrics are honestly incredible, all right? And we can really churn these guys out, I feel like 10 a day. Again, think of it like analogous to the Calm app, where you log in and you're able to you have a program that you're supposed to follow. You're supposed to watch one of those a day. And that'll send you about your way, just sort of an immense fear and sort of a general alienation and atomization from your fellow man, that sort of thing,
Sure.
But if we're cranking these out, there's no reason that we can't expect to make... It's just a conservative estimate. $12 billion.
That's a conservative estimate.
Yeah.
Wow. Does that strike you as a fair
Yes.
valuation?
Yep.
No, not you. I was asking.
You were looking at me when you asked.
Okay, I guess I should have.
So maybe find out where your eyes are going to be before you ask questions.
All right. I don't need that from you. Okay?
Right.
I'm a billionaire.
I won't say where it seemed like he pulled that number, but he pulled it out of some place that I'd rather not talk about, because I just don't talk like that around the table. If my mothers were here, God rest her soul. And so
He's talking about my buttocks.
Because he did not tell me. I've seen lots of shysters around in my time. They come around town and they try to sell me stuff. And this guy's smelling like a shyster with his
Shyster, Dan? Shyster.
Shysters. I know lots of shysters.
Yeah.
They come into my town all the time, and they try to sell me stuff that I don't need.
I know it's not, but somehow that word feels like vaguely problematic. I know it's not. We're in the clear, but it does feel like it almost feels like the etymology of it cannot be positive, right?
You may be right. I do not know the.
But you know what? Look, hey, we learn and we grow together.
We learn and we
grow together on a program like this, on a platform like this. I think we should be able to give people lots of chances on a platform like this.
Amen, brother. The Sushi Dragon. Do you have an opinion on the valuation of this product?
I do. I would agree with this valuation depending on how much do you believe. How much misinformation can this thing spread?
Great idea. Yeah.
Well, again, I think we're talking. It's an efficiency quotient. You know what I mean? Like, you remember Minor Cooper Keith? You remember him?
Yes.
He kind of basically invented the banana trade out of Latin America, and he built a railroad just to be able to get bananas from from Latin America to the United States, and like hundreds and hundreds of workers died from the conditions like malaria and things like that. This won't. I feel like won't be like that with this. And so I feel like
40 million is the new valuation.
Yeah. Awesome, perfect, thank you.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, it seems like there's chum in the water, folks, and these sharks are hungry. But we haven't heard the entire pitch yet, so I want to give this presenter a chance to finish whatever's left in their presentation, and then we can really dig in.
Not a whole lot left. Okay. Mostly, I just wanted to outline my bona fides. I wanted to make sure y'all understand that you're not just working with some lily-livered green, bum. You're working with somebody who knows his way around business and tech, the tech industry, I've been living in Austin for months. You know the what's the one with the dinner, the movie theater with the dinners and stuff?
The Roadhouse Theater?
The Alamo Draft House? Yeah, I live there.
You live at the Alamo Draft House?
Yep. So I did a couple of social media promotions. With Mothers Against Drunk Driving, we developed an Instagram filter that served as a functional breathalyzer test. It was right about 40% of the time.
That doesn't seem that good.
Hey,
How does that?
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. These broads, they earned this name. Okay. All right, they got hopping mad when they found out what happened. So now here another company. This is called Nextdoor Plus. All right, it's like Nextdoor, but it's different. We only allow white women over the age of 50 to use this application.
I feel like that's just next door.
Well, here's what's different about this. If you've been filmed in a viral video where you're accosting a person of color, you get a verified badge right here.
Okay, all right, let's hear the next one.
This is ISI, Import Substitution Industrialization. Me and a fellow named Raul Prebish, about 50, 60 years ago, we developed this idea that in Latin America, if you transition from agriculture to industrial, to an industrial economy, you're able to keep more money. More money flows into your country. So what they did in most of these Latin American countries is they started to take out massive loans with American banks, international Western banks. And wouldn't you know it, once they take out these loans and start building these maquiladoras, before long, the United States and other Western countries create really regressive tariffs that prevent us from importing any of the products that they've made. So what happens now? They can't sell their products to the West, and so they take on massive debt, which leads to this, where's the next guy?
Thank you, Anonymous, for the 2 gifted. Folks, I just want to remind everybody while we're trying to figure out how to move to the next slide, we're a mere 6 subs away now from unlocking Shark's Tank Masterclass, where you'll get an opportunity to hear some advice and ask some questions directly to some of the nation's most brilliant business minds. I see maybe a question on the tip of your tongue, JD. Did you have a thought on what's been presented so far?
Well, my thought was that next door idea. It is very similar. My wife uses that next door to keep in touch with our neighbors and make sure their dogs don't poop on our lawn. And I really like the way she makes sure the dogs don't poop in our lawn. So if it's something that will do that, then I really like that.
All right. Does the app prevent dogs from pooping in your lawn? The app. The Nextdoor Plus, it sounds like...
Yeah, sure, we'll kill some dogs. No problem.
Okay. Not exactly the question, but I guess that would prevent them from pooping.
It's easy. They don't fight back like humans do. So what ends up happening is the Latin American debt crisis of the 1980s happens, and so the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, they come in and they say, we'll bail you out. We'll forgive a lot of your debt, but you got to do what we call structural adjustment policies, which basically create neoliberal reforms so that Latin American countries sort of stay under the big thumb of American hegemony.
I feel like I'm watching a video essay right now.
But anyway, I developed this. And last but not least, I did a collab with Matchbox 20 and Crocs, where they came up with a Matchbox 20 themed Croc. So that's what
your bona fides.
That's what I'm bringing to the table. So you can rest assured that $40 million is going to go to a good place.
Right. And to be clear, the pitch, just because I feel like we've covered a lot of ground during this pitch, and just to remind our sharks, the pitch here is, if I understand correctly, a new social media platform that condenses video short-form content, a day's worth of short-form video content consumption, into one neat and easy-to-consume 60-second clip that
makes you feel as disgusting and as impotent as most social media over the course of a full day of consumption.
Wow. I mean, it's quite the idea. Seeing all of this presented finally now with the bona fides in mind, I want to throw it over to the Sushi Dragon first for some initial thoughts. And a reminder, the Sushi Dragon is a representative of the Chinese Communist Party.
Yes.
So don't take anything he says with a grain of salt.
Everything here is harmless. It's fantastic for your brain. There is no rotting as a side effect. I believe discipline is overrated. I believe moderation is boring. Consume, keep death scrolling, and this is why my new evaluation is $80 million.
Wow. And just to clarify, and maybe this is undue suspicion on my part, but to be clear,
90 million from the guy in the middle.
Dragon, you're not already involved in this product, or the Chinese Communist Party isn't already somehow invested or potentially behind this particular product.
They are, but
you're not artificially inflating the valuation here on our program to bolster the value of this company because you already hold a stake in it.
I am not. I am not.
Great.
Everything we are doing is already being done by Facebook.
It's a good point. Hard to argue with that. All right, so it sounds like we've got a potential offer on the table for $80 million from the Chinese Communist Party's representative, the Sushi Dragon. JD, is there a counteroffer or any initial thoughts on the pitch?
I don't know if I trust this guy, but I do know I'd like to see that video again. Something about it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But
Let's run that video.
Let's really crank that friggin' volume up on this run here.
And I had a question really while we get that set up for JD. JD, now you mentioned that you're not sure if you trust this presenter, and I can understand that. You're a man with wholesome Southern hospitality values, and I can understand that a lot of your trust comes from just a vibe, just a gut feeling. Are there any, I guess like classic Texan ways that you get a sense of somebody's word down in Texas? Is there something that you do traditionally to get kind of a gut check on somebody?
Well, if I have a problem, I take them out on the range, and I take them out with my horses, and I see what they're like when I put a gun in their hands, and see if they can take care of themselves. We go out and live out on the land. We try to wrestle up some cows. This fella here, he just doesn't seem like someone that'd be very useful at wrestling up the cows. He seems like he puts on this cowboy hat and he wears an accent, and he's got his curly locks there. And I just don't buy. It's not really a cowboy hat, but he's got his accent there and his curly locks. I think he's putting me on. I think he's pulling wool over my eyes. Is what I'm thinking.
JT, you mind if I ask?
Get him out on my ranch is where I'd like to get him.
You mind if I ask you a quick interrogative? Pose a quick interrogative to you.
You can. You mean a question? You think I'm not smart, so I don't know what interrogative mean. But you go ahead and ask me your question, Mister.
Yeah. Are you calling from an Olive Garden?
It is. I happen to own part of Olive Garden, and so I like to promote them when I'm on shows.
By owning part of all,
if you could come by
owning part of
Olive Garden, I'll have you know.
By owning part of Olive Garden, do you mean that you bought unlimited pasta dishes for the evening? Is that?
No,
did you
I'm
buy
an old
dinner?
Man, and I own 20% of Olive Garden. I'm an investor in there. So please, I love that restaurant. I go there all the time. I bring my wife there, bring my family there, bring my kids there. It's that good Italian food. I like their pasta with their meatballs and all that. It's just real tasty.
And Olive Garden, if you're interested in sponsoring an interactive improv comedy show on Twitch, I just want to throw this out there. I also love pasta and breadsticks. But in
Olive Garden, we're making overtures to one of the biggest consumer markets on the planet. China.
It's that high quality. It's very high quality is the way when I'm looking for a fancy night out, I go to the Olive Garden here in Lubbock. That's one of the nicest restaurants we have in town.
Man's got a diverse portfolio, but now I think it's time to take one more look at that video to really get a sense of what it is we're potentially investing in here. A reminder to our viewers at home, this is a condensation, a distillation of a day's worth of social media content into one neat, 1 minute?
Yeah, 1 minute,
1 minute video.
Yep, here it is. Let's rock it. Oh, wait. There we go. Now, I think we're ready now. No, here we go.
We might need to manually hit
No,
play.
we got it.
There's a new type of restaurant where you don't eat food. Your ex-girlfriend is doing really well. You should have a better car.
Have mom and dad recently?
You thought about opening a new credit card? Butternut squash-based recipe. Butternut squash-based recipe.
Butternut squash-based
recipe. Have you considered the possibility of opening a new credit card? Might be fun to open a new credit card. I love you. Maybe you should open a new credit card.
You're not going to believe what Melissa Joan Hart looks like right now. New on CBS Plus, a subsidiary of Paramount Plus, and you never going to believe what Melissa Joan Hart looks like right now.
Politics isn't your bag. Politics isn't your bag. Politics isn't your bag.
Danger. You know, maybe you should think about getting a real job.
You'll never own a home, you fuck. You fucking piece of shit. You'll never own a fucking home. You fucking waste of fucking space.
Wow, everybody wants to be a celebrity, but I bet you'll be the one that figures it out.
Wow.
How much money do you need? I'm ready to invest now. Just tell me what the bank account number is. Here, I'll give you my number on the show right now. My bank account number, it's with Wells Fargo. It's 44114759. If you need any money, you just go to the teller and tell them that JD sent you. Very nice woman there, and she'll give you your money.
JT, I'm gonna need your social real fast. You want to hit me with that? Last four, even.
My social security number is 459445941. It's whatever you need. What else do you need?
I think my assistant over there is signing you up for a few newsletters that are going to.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Right.
It's Austin Powers. Austin Powers does our social media posts. Yeah. Anyway, I think we got a done deal. I'll tell you what. It sounds like we got two offers on the table. We're gonna meet at the Buc-ee's nearest where JT lives, and we're going to do a game of Russian roulette in the parking lot when all the crows have landed on top of the damn gas station right before they fly off. We're gonna do a kind of a back to each other, 10 paces, pull the trigger. Whoever lives is the one who gives me the money. Seems like a deal. All right, I'm gonna split. Hey, fella there in the middle.
I can have Chick-fil-A.
What's that?
I can have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. 我是你的朋友. I'm your friend. That means I'm your friend in Mandarin. That's what that actually means, all right?
And peace unto you.
I wasn't making shit up. 我是你的朋友. All right.
我是你的朋友 is what I say to her after watching that video. 我是你的朋友. That's just the word that comes into 我是你的朋友. I'm gonna say that to my wife when I get home tonight.
Well, I'm starving and ready to eat a delicious spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. But before we do that, it's time now to see some more viewer-submitted pitches. As a reminder to our viewers at home, if you subscribe during tonight's show, you can pitch your own business idea to myself and my two compatriots here on the Shark Tank dais. We've got only 3 more subs until we hit our goal. So if you want to submit a business pitch and help us, never mind. We hit our goal, but we're gonna see. No, we'll get there. We're gonna see one more pitch, but let's really quick go through, and I want gut takes from the two of you sharks. Here's one from Siloth: reselling the slightly used needles from the trash by cleaning them with a Clorox wipe. That's the business pitch. I'm gonna throw it first to the Sushi Dragon.
Yes, I think recycling is fantastic, and we should definitely recycle those needles.
That's right.
I'm gonna go with good.
Keep them out of the nose of those sea turtles. That's what I always say. JD, what about you?
I'm not a big fan of that idea, but I think there's some people up there in the Pacific Northwest that might like it, so you should go up there and not be shopping that down here in Texas. I don't think we're gonna like that idea down here. I'm sorry. Even Austin won't even like it.
Unfortunate. Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We've got another viewer pitch here. What do you think about this one? I want to start with JD on Butt P-Man's idea, which is an electric shock device that forces chat to hit the sub goal.
I like it.
Now, for me personally, I want to jump in and say I not only think that this is a great business idea, I think it could potentially be a law enacted by Congress that requires all chatters to potentially be equipped with one of these shock collars to help us hit the sub goal. But I want to throw it now to JD for their take.
I'm a big fan of things like this because I think we need more structure in today's world, and I think something like that, you just gotta do what you're told to do, and I think this is one way to get people to do what you want them to do.
Amen. And the Sushi Dragon?
I think they should do this and bring a new tier 4 subsystem.
Agreed. What about a tier 9 sub that costs I don't know, I want to just say $8,000.
Brilliant.
Just throwing that out there. Do we have any other viewer-submitted pitches?
Not right now.
Not right now. Great. Well, we've hit our goal, which means now we're going to head on over to the Masterclass. Yes, the Sharks Tank Masterclass, where you, the viewers at home, will get an opportunity to ask questions directly to some of the most brilliant minds in business. But then we'll return for one last pitch. We'll see you after a brief break. Welcome. My name is Prescott Ribshank, and I'm just one of many masters of the business arts here that you'll be meeting tonight at the Shark's Tank Masterclass. And for the next 90, I think-ish seconds, I don't know, we're gonna put up a timer. And for however long is on the timer, I'll be answering your questions about business, helping you to become, okay, I guess it's 2 minutes. So ask away, and I'll impart my business knowledge to you, the viewers at home. How do I make money? Well, it takes spending money to make money. I hope that helps. Bread or butter? Honestly, when given a choice between two things, I always say, give me both. And if somebody says no, I say, why? How do I lose money? Well, to lose money, it takes getting money. I hope that helps. Cut or uncut? Cut. How do I get a good job? Well, a lot of people think that it's the resume that helps you get a good job, but it's actually knowing the person doing the hiring and going into their house and going under their bed and waiting until they're just about to fall asleep. Just at that point where it's like not quite awake and not quite asleep, and whispering from under their bed, hire Prescott. Prescott wants a job. You should hire Prescott, but do it with your name. What that thing do? The thing do everything to make the money. How do I make money off a hot dog bun being very wet? Well, obviously we know that a hot dog bun is paired most frequently with a hot dog. So if the bun is very wet, I would suggest making the hot dog extremely dry. That way they cancel each other out. How do I afford my re-circumcision? How should I give all my money to improv comics? Do not give your money to improv comics. Those people are already extremely wealthy. Give it to somebody who needs the money, like the CEO of Twitch. Can I date my mom? That's actually a question that should be given to one of our other master classes, which is actually a dating seminar. Well, it looks like I'm out of time. Subscribe to the Shark's Tank Masterclass on dating for information about that. But let's meet another entrepreneur.
Hello there! My name's Leonard Albatross. I survived the sinking of the Titanic. I was brought in to bring some sort of survival advice, but it seems like I was drug into this business one because they didn't have enough people. So I'll take a swing at it. Alright, what do we got? Do you have any weed on you? No, if I smoke, my lungs would explode from all the severe cold that I survived. My lungs are basically this small now. Can I buy the Titanic and flip it? Oh, you mean like get down there and bring it up and sell a piece of it? I think someone just tried that. I think someone just went into some sort of submarine vehicle. I'm not sure how it went. Did it? I think it went well. So yeah, go for it. Do I need my lungs or more money? I don't know. I mean, I've lost pretty much 3/4 of my lungs, and I made a ton of money on my stories from the Titanic. So theoretically, give up as much lung as you need to make a couple bucks. Can I date that dude's mom? Which dude? The guy previous? Is his mom single? You might have to ask him. Would you go on the Titanic again? You know what? Yeah, the food was pretty good. The food was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the food was pretty awesome. It's pretty great. Should I invest in the Titanic too? I mean, whether it makes it across or it sinks again, there's investment to be had. There's another story to be had there. So I mean, go for it. How'd you end up on the lifeboat? I didn't. I killed several women and children and strapped their bodies together to make a raft that I could survive on. Oh, looks like that's the time. Thank you very much.
Yes. No, look, I have to go, Barack. I have to go. They need me for this masterclass business. It's good talking to you too, pal. All right, goodbye, Barry. Hello, everyone. I'm Gil Nailgun. I'm a construction magnate billionaire. You may know the big news story that got me all my riches. I was smushed by a wrecking ball and got flattened out like a pancake. And from that, I got all my money. So I'm going to use all my expertise in the construction business and being a billionaire for the last year or so to help out. Who was that on the phone? Oh, my friend Barry. How's your throat doing? Fine. I don't know why. Did you see me earlier? Do I know you? How can you buy that shirt? Let's do this right now. Just give me your information, give me your address, and we'll make it work. What's under the I'm balding, so I'm trying not to show that. How do you make a good resume? You're all going very quickly for me. I'm just gonna I'm gonna get into my helping mode here. This is what I'm known for. Are you a magician? No, righty tighty. How much for the hat? Lefty loosey, $50. How to properly play with a nail gun? Righty tighty. However you want to, it's really fun. What magic tricks do you know? Lefty loosey, not too many, although I can take your nose. You want it back? There you go. Smash or pass? Righty tighty. Pass. No, smash. Smash me. I like being smashed because of the wrecking ball thing. All right, someone banned that user for a year. How do you make your magic money? I was crushed by a wrecking ball. Next question. Can you build my wife's boyfriend's house? Absolutely. Lefty loosey. May I go to the restroom? No. Righty tighty. Deep bit. LMFAO. Ban that guy for 5 months. Guess my number. 14. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell no. Do you practice nofap? Always. Is it also your favorite song? I don't know what that means. Oh, the Miley Cyrus song? No. I like her stint with the flaming lips. The Dead Pets? Anyway. Just gonna go piss now. In the sink.
Hello, I'm Rick Steves, back with more of the best of Europe. I took a non-existent travel industry in Europe for folks here in the United States, and I turned it into an extremely lucrative business for me. I use it to smoke the ganj. All the money that I have made sending impressionable 40-year-old women into France to bed, whatever hunky little French sweetheart they can nab, all that money goes right back into smoking the ganj. Let's see. What is my favorite weed strain? Oh, whatever I can get my gosh darn little hands on. Sometimes when I'm in Stockholm, for example, my cup runneth over. Because a lot of people there, I think they appreciate the fact that I send people over there to get some chocolates. There's a lot of people that go over there to get some delicious Swiss chocolates, some Stockholm chocolates. And when I'm there, I smoke this like crazy. I go crazy. Favorite spot for a honeymoon? That's a really great question. You know, sometimes things can sneak up on you in Europe. You gotta be open to surprises there. So one time I was traveling by train from Italy to France. And on the way there, on the train, it was derailed. It went right off the tracks. And you know who was there? Freaking Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible. And I thought to myself, well, now this is very strange. Talk about Europe through the back door. You know, that was the name of my original book, my travel book, Europe Through the Back Door. A lot of people in the LGBTQ community thought originally that was a sort of like a guide to cruising in Europe, but it turns out it's just basically how to save a little bit of money. Where am I from? I'm from the PNW. You know, I'm from the Pacific Northwest. A lot of people think that I may be Canadian or that I may be from some other place, but turns out I'm just from Oregon. Let's see. How many ascots do I own? I resent the tone of your question. You see, I'm kind of a bad motherfucker. A lot of people think that just because I've got this jovial affect that I'm not ready to throw down, but you don't travel along in Berlin in your 20s without getting ready to throw little hands, you know, without being able to do some fisticuffs. So maybe shut your fucking trap next time you think you're gonna mouth off to me, all right? I smoked a bowl with your mother.
welcome back to Shark's Tank. We've seen 2 pitches so far, and I, of course, am still Prescott Ribshank, but I appear to be joined by 2 by 2 new sharks. So let's go ahead and figure out who they are. I see something of a familiar face to my left here. Who are you?
Hi there, I'm Theodore Clancy, from Harvard, and my brother JD he called me and he had an unexpected trip to China for some reason. I don't understand why he felt he was going to the bank and then catching a flight to China, and he asked me to cover for him. He sounded very weird and very distracted, so I decided to cover him again. I'm an investment banker. I went to Harvard undergrad. I then went to Harvard Business School. I went to Harvard Law School. I went to Harvard Medical School.
Wow.
I went to every school Harvard had, and then I made a lot of money by taking money from other people and buying their companies and then making money off of their companies and firing everyone. So I'm really just a swell fella who likes to make money and help other people.
A man after my own heart. You know, you look like the spitting image of your brothers. I guess that's why you look so familiar. A man that's blood bleeds crimson.
We were triplets. We were triplets, and I was raised by our great aunt in New England, while JD was raised in Texas and DJ was raised in California, and we've all really turned out quite different, it would seem.
Wow, it's like a triple Parent Trap situation. Well, I would love to get deep into that rich backstory, but we do have to talk to someone over here. Yes, who's this?
It's not about who this is. It's about what this is. You're living in a dream world, Prescott. Isn't that a place in Arizona?
I guess it is. Yeah, it's like outside of Phoenix, I think.
It's a glitch. Everything's a glitch, and we all just live inside another dimension. Hi, I'm the Sushi Dragon still.
Well, no matter what dimension we're living in, I hope there's still money here, because that's what it's all about. We've got a couple very quick viewer submitted pitches that I want to get through really fast, because we've got one last presentation here that we need to take a look at. This one's from Woofed, who's pitching a spring-powered driver's seat that bounces up and down while you're driving, so you can feel like you're riding a very fast horse. This one seems like it would have been great for your brother, JD. Unfortunately, he's in China now, but what do you think about this one, Mr. Clancy?
No. Yes, I will say, from knowing JD and the people like him, I think this would go over very well in various parts of this country, and I would invest mightily in such a product, because I believe I could make some money even if it did no good for the world.
God bless. And Matrix the Sushi Dragon, what do you have to say about this idea?
I don't know.
This man is seeing the code. He can't even comprehend normal business pitches anymore. It seems like it all just seems like ones and zeros to him. It appears. We've got one more pitch here from a user. Tywin suggested grinder, but for the straighties. How do we feel about that one? The Sushi Dragon, I want to throw it to you first.
Yes. This idea of yours, it's... What do you think, Dan?
So the idea of a grinder, I believe that is some newfangled form of a submarine sandwich or something like that.
Right.
And while I do not frequent those submarine sandwiches places, I once had a chain that I bought Quiznos, and then I sold as it went out of business, and I made a lot of money even though the business, and so I think there's a lot of money in this whole submarine sandwich space.
I couldn't agree more. Finally, someone's invented sandwiches for straight people. But now it's time to go to hear our last pitch of the night. Let's bring in our final entrepreneur and hear what they have for us.
That's right. Who's ready to get their hands dirty?
All right.
Who's ready to get their hands dirty? Cue the music.
Well, I get my hands dirty all the time.
I'm sorry, is there supposed to be music playing?
Cue the music.
Can we?
That's
show
right.
Music? Can we show? Should we show
right.
the presentation?
Oh,
Is it?
Oh yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I hear the music. That's right.
Oh, is this a reference to Oppenheimer?
Oh. I see you here. I see you going. I see you first, Shark. What's your name, buddy? What's your name?
Theodore. My name is Theodore Clancy.
Yeah, he's hearing it. He's got it. You like getting your hands dirty, don't you, Teddy?
Well,
Don't you, Teddy?
to be honest, I don't do as much yard work as you might think I do from talking to me.
Okay. Well, doesn't worry. Not to
But
worry
I
at
do
all,
have a
because
lot of people I hire to do lawn work, so a lot of people. So I would be very interested in hearing what you have to offer.
okay, great.
likewise.
Well, this still may be for you, so don't worry. So, a shocking revelation and innovation in your work by me, B.J. Robert Oppenheimer. And I know what you're thinking. That name sounds kind of familiar. That name sounds a little familiar. Sounds like I've heard that before.
I was thinking that.
You have. Don't worry, you have. Don't worry, you have. Oh. And don't worry, you have.
Got hit down on the clicker.
That's right.
Who is that?
I am the adopted grandson of J. Robert Oppenheimer, who you see pictured here. Y'all remember him from the movie Oppenheimer?
Now I'm feeling I don't.
J. Robert Oppenheimer. Well, just in case to jog your memories, here's a few things that my granddad did. First up, the big space hole discovery. He discovered that when stars go night-night, bye-bye, no more lifey, they turn into a big old hole that sucks everything up. Second thing known for is the communist coitus. I mean, this man bedded communist after communist.
Oh, that might be interesting for you, the Sushi Dragon, notable member of the Chinese Communist Party.
Anybody vibe with that?
That's
Any
no
of you
longer
sharks
me.
vibe with that?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. The Sushi Dragon is not part of the Chinese Communist Party.
That was just a clone.
Cool. Yeah, I'm with that. I like that. Also, that one bomb thing he did.
Right.
That's the other thing he's known for. But besides those three things, there's actually a lost invention that my granddad, J. Robert Oppenheimer, designed but never saw the light of day.
Oh, wow.
Now, I was given access to his bunker that had a bunch of, he had a bunker just in case, things went sideways with the big space, the bomb thing, right? The bomb thing.
Right.
And he had some drawings in there. He had some different drawings, and so this is what I found. Oh, that's back. I got pressed down. I found some schematics.
God damn it, more schematics.
As you can see, these two seem to be drawings of some sort of motorized electrical piece of a yard tool. Some automated.
Is that a hot dog on the left?
Yes, this was another schematic that I found in there, which looks like to be some sort of mechanical hot dog.
Mechanical hot dog.
You got hungry.
Well, if you zoom in, you can see that it looks like it's a normal hot dog.
Right.
If you can just zoom in, you can see it's like a normal hot dog, but there's got these big metal circles around them. And then down here, it seems like there's a contraption happening inside the hot dog. I don't know if it's some sort of death trap when you're chomping on that thing. But obviously there's something a little sinister going on. Now I'm more referring to these two things.
Right.
This mechanical kind of situation. So if we go next, the problem. Have these things ever happened to you?
I'm not sure.
Well, let me walk you through this. Starting over here on my right, you got a big bunch of leaves. It's fall time. It's time where the pumpkins go out on the outside of the house, and everybody dresses up all spooky, and the leaves start falling off the trees.
Right.
And they all get all bundled. There's a bunch of leaves everywhere. You ever had that happen?
I've had that happen.
It's relatable.
Fellow sharks, have you ever had fall?
As I say, I live in New England, and I don't know why, but I never see any leaves on my lawn with all the trees. They seem to disappear at night. I don't really bother myself with how that happens, but I do not bother with those leaves.
All right.
Yeah, I just delete the leaves from the lawn.
All right. Well, maybe that doesn't apply to everyone, but the second thing. Maybe you shove your whole ass chicken in your air fryer, put it on there for, 14 minutes, 400 degrees. It's crispy on the outside. There's a couple layers in there that are nice and cooked, nice and easy, but then when you get to the middle, it's all raw. It's undercooked. It's not good. It's not good. Undercooked chicken. We've all been there.
Sure, I'll go with you there.
We don't all have to answer that.
I don't have a
I'm just gonna assume.
air fryer, so maybe that's part of the problem.
Well, in the crock pot, in the easy bake oven. And also, have you ever had your local transformer suddenly explode, losing power to your whole town or city? That's something we can all relate to.
You mean like Optimus Prime?
So, no, like an electrical transformer, something that supplies electricity.
They're all electrical. They're robots. Starscream, Bumblebee.
You got any other ones?
Here?
You got any other ones?
Theodore, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I'm trying to figure out where he is going with all these problems.
Okay, let's go to the next.
He seems to like to focus on problems, and I'm a solution man myself.
Well, then let me tell you, I got just a solution for you. What if I could fix all of this with one product?
I would be shocked.
I would like to see this
Introducing the electric rake.
Okay. Tell me more.
I am become rake, destroyer of large piles of various things.
Now that's in quotations.
That's the catchphrase. That's the slogan.
Oh, I see.
I am become rake. It's like, have you seen the movie?
Which movie? Transformers?
No, Oppenheimer.
Oh, nah.
He says, is the line, he says, I am become death, destroyer of worlds, because of the bomb thing. But this is a rake. I'm become rake, destroyer of large piles of various things. So listen, this is a mock-up of what the product would look like.
It looks very impressive. I gotta be honest.
You just plug it in and you go to town. Okay, let me tell you. Just plug.
Got little anime eyes.
Little anime eyes? Oh, I see.
Now, I want to understand something. Can I still use this rake if I haven't seen this film Oppenheimer? Because it seems like this is all about people who've seen this film Oppenheimer, and I'd like to know if I could still use the rake.
That is just giving you context to who designed this rake, and that it's my grandfather, but I am adopted.
And if I haven't seen Oppenheimer, but I have seen all the Transformers movies, can I use the rake?
You can. Doesn't matter what movie you've seen.
And the Sushi Dragon, what movies have you seen?
Well, I'm asking about this rake. Can I get it at an IMAX?
Can you get the rake at an IMAX? Like you're going to see a movie and you go and you want to go buy the rake at an IMAX theater?
Nah. Are you gonna sell it at Home Depot or an IMAX?
You know, my first thought was Home Depot, but if you give me money, I would love to hear out why you think IMAX would be a good market to put this.
Just like if I have to go see Oppenheimer when I buy this rake,
you don't
gotta go to the.
You don't gotta see Oppenheimer.
Home Depot.
You do not have to see Oppenheimer to use this rake. Let me just get that straight.
Do I have to see 4 things to
You do not have to see poor things to use this rake.
God.
You do not have to see any
Well,
movie
I need
to see
to
this.
see the Matrix to use the rake.
Great question. Great question. I was just about to ask.
That is also
And if
no.
I did
You do
see
not.
the Matrix, does the rake really exist in the world, or have you just make me think that the rake exists in the world?
Sound like Grateful Dead.
Because then, if you could do that, I would invest. Because our cost of production would be zero, and so
Right.
then I would, as I say, I'm a businessman,
Right.
and I think we can charge more for these virtual rakes. So as
Totally.
opposed to just charging $50, we could take a page off of the company Yeti, which they take everyday things and then they triple the price. So we can, instead of a $50 rake, we could have maybe a $500 rake that doesn't even exist. And that seems like a marvelous idea to me, actually.
Diddy, can I be frank with you? You're blowing
I
my
don't know who
fucking
Frank
mind
is,
right now.
but
You're
yes,
blowing
you can
my
be
fucking
Frank.
mind with those ideas. You're blowing my mind wide fucking open. You're fucking crazy, man. Your head is all over the place, and I love it, and I would love to go in with you, but I do gotta finish this presentation. Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
Do you have the rake?
I'm gonna start watching Oppenheimer on my phone just
All
so I
right.
can buy this rake.
Breaking down what the rake does. Raking. The electric rake can scoop and gather small to medium-sized things into a larger pile. Cleaning. The electric rake has the power to clean up anything that is able to be gathered into a pile. Cooking. The electric rake can reach temperatures of 800 degrees for all your culinary needs.
What part of the rake?
It's the comb part.
Not the handle?
It's the comb part. No, not the handle.
All right. Okay, good.
Power. Electric rake carries a voltage equivalent of 700 kilovolts and can power a small city if needed. Lastly, defense. Electric rake can kill you. Any thoughts on that? We're all good there?
I will say, as I said, this does seem like you really are one-upping Yeti. It's more than just a Yeti, because we can charge a lot for this rake. It seems like this rake could cost thousands upon thousands of dollars.
I like where your head's at. And are you watching a movie on your phone right now?
I'm just trying to get into a position where I can buy this rake. Now, I don't have the full, and wow, EGI too. Welcome in, Raiders. If you're just joining us, this is Shark's Tank. I'm joined here by Theodore Clancy and the Sushi Dragon, straight out of the Matrix. We are three sharks. Oh, and my name is Prescott Ripshank. We are three business tycoons who are hearing a pitch right now from BJ Oppenheimer.
BJ Robert Oppenheimer,
who's pitching us his idea for the electric rake.
Yep.
And as far as I understand it, in order to purchase this rake, I have to watch.
That is not true.
Oppenheimer.
That is not true. You do not need to watch the movie to buy the rake. I just want to make that perfectly clear. You do not need.
Oppenheimer, don't do it. But maybe it'll be good. Don't do it, Oppenheimer. Don't do it, Oppenheimer.
I don't think you got the correct copy of Oppenheimer on your phone. It sounds like the same person doing different voices for Oppenheimer. Anyway, we gotta move on. We simply must move on. So now it's time for a product demonstration. I did bring the electric rake here with me. It is a prototype, but I'm going to bring it out and show you what this electric rake can do.
Let's have a look. I mean, it looked great in the mock-up. So I'm still not totally
I will
sure.
say I'm a little nervous being here with that rake, and given the power that it has, I'd rather other people buy it rather than myself, but I'm very curious what happens.
There is nothing to be afraid of. I can assure you everything is going to be A-okay.
Oh, that?
I have the electric rake with me here right now.
Looks different.
It looks kind of different from the... Can we bring back up the photo of the mock-up?
Please hold.
Okay.
Like I said, this is a prototype. We'd like to ideally get all of this kind of streamlined into a nice control interface on the handle of the rake, like that's pictured there.
Right.
But this is kind of like all the components out and about breathing right now.
I want to get some initial opinions from some first impressions on the actual product here. The Sushi Dragon, when you see that prototype, what are your first thoughts?
Amazing. I feel like I can program that rake. I feel like it's the product for me.
Fuck, so sexy.
Damn, he's talking.
He seems very into it, very ready to invest.
The way he's talking about it makes me feel like I actually do want that.
Yeah, you do.
Theodore, initial reaction on the reveal of the prototype?
Well, I'd like to hear more about his cost of production and then what he thinks he can sell it for and what his distribution strategy is. He going through the big box retailers? I'd like to hear lots of details about his distribution strategy and his cost of production and what his profit will be for each of these items.
And before we get in on all that, I'm gonna plug this in and let it rip. Okay?
Oh, wow. Okay.
That sounds marvelous.
Right. Before we get all into that number mumbo jumbo, and I want to thank Not Very Smart for the 100 bits, and I think we got a new sponsor, so we're gonna see who that new sponsor is.
They're not submitting anything.
But just put something in there.
Oh, okay.
Why
All right.
build the bomb, Oppenheimer?
Literally anything?
All right, it is plugged in.
I mean, ideally something funny.
We're having sex, Oppenheimer. I'm having sex with you. I'm Oppenheimer.
Can you turn off the movie?
Here's the sponsor.
Oh, and tonight's, could have seen that coming from a mile away. It is something funny.
Oh, you could have seen it coming. Oh.
That's really funny.
Hold on.
All right, I'm plugging in the longitude and latitude of our location right now to properly channel the energy needed to power the rake. All right.
Oppenheimer, where's the restroom?
Can you turn off the movie? Turn off the movie.
Oppenheimer.
Sorry.
Please, it's urgent.
It's not even the real movie.
Are you sure?
You know, I built that bomb. Yes, I know, Oppenheimer.
Turn on the rake.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna do a little playthrough here. I can't wait to go to work. Oh no, my car is covered in a pile of leaves. What am I to do? Oh wait, I have an electric rake. I better hook up the ground before I turn it on. Now it's time to plug it in and go to town.
That's plugged in.
Wow. I wonder if you put it. Look at it go. Look at the rate go. Wow. We're going to denoise it plug it. Wow, can you hear it? Yeah, we're down.
Wow.
Can we get one more? That was really funny from Dan.
Wow.
Wow, that was very wow.
I know we wanted to end the show, but I do have to show some people some things. Here's some testimonials from people that we...
Oh my God.
Here's some testimonials, and then we'll end the show, I swear.
Hey there, it's me, Mr. Beast. When I'm not trapping innocent people inside abandoned department stores for the chance at winning a couple $1,000, you can find me in my front yard plugging in my electric rake and going at it. This thing is awesome. And I heard it was made by that guy from Peaky Blinders.
Mr. Beast is one of the few happy customers.
What an incredible testimonial.
Next.
Oh, there's another one.
Hey there, it's me, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Her mustache is looking great.
You might know me from doing the whole Congress thing. Or when I play honest with Hassan Ali. What I'd really like
I remember that.
for is my use of the electric rake. I use it for the cooking feature.
I forgot about the cooking feature.
In the House of Representatives, I go back to my normal house and cook a mean brisket on the electric rake.
Why do the words line up like it's karaoke?
And last but not least,
to be saying it along with them?
It sounds like it.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God!
Last but not least, our third testimonial.
Hello, it is me, Dan Clancy, Chief Executive Officer of Twitch. You may think I just spend all my time going on different people's streams instead of doing my actual job. Well, I can assure you I am doing my actual job. And that job is using the electric rake.
Wait, his job is to use the rake?
You can do. You can clean, you can cook, and you can kill.
Oh my god.
I've killed 17 people with that electric rake. Thank you, Mr. Oppenheimer.
Wait, we gotta get a take from Theodore on these testimonials.
All I know is it is very interesting, and that long-haired hippie dude really got me thinking about this rake, although I'm a little suspicious of him. I don't know what make me so suspicious of him.
It might be the fact that he did kill 17 people with said rake.
I don't know. I think he seems like a pretty nice guy. He seems very generous with things like the front page of Twitch. I don't know. To me, I'd say give this guy a break.
Well,
give this guy a rake.
Give this guy a rake. He cares for you fellas.
That much is sure. That much we can be sure of.
I don't know, Theodore. This guy's very suspicious to me, since he doesn't seem like he can afford to use the Getty Images rights of his own face.
Pretty nuts. Pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, that's about it. I want $10,000. You take the whole thing. This rake has caused a lot of deaths in pending litigation, and I need to get rid of it. Please take it.
What are you looking at in the corner of that room? We're just looking at that rake. Maybe it's not.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Please help me.
Please. I thought for sure that would be the button.
Yeah, I thought for sure too.
Oppenheimer!
Give this guy a rake. Give this. Because you said give this guy a break.
I know, that would have been good too. That would have been a good.
Maybe just set that up again.
All right.
Clean? One more time, clean.
Give this guy a rake.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Say it one more time for the camera.
Give this guy a rake.
Say it for one more time.
One more time for the camera.
Give this guy a rake.
Wow, what an episode. My goodness, what great products, what great pitches, and what great sharks on tonight's episode. Folks, we are the Everything Now Show. We do this show 3 nights a week, or 4 nights a week.
We
do it 4 nights a week.
We do it 4 nights a week.
Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night. So if you had fun at this one, come on back tomorrow night for a brand new episode. It will not be Shark Tank. It will be something completely different, but it'll still be interactive comedy that you can control with bits and subs and donations and stuff like that. So if you had fun, come on back. Follow us on all of our various socials, especially our YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube to watch the VODs of our show, or watch them right here on Twitch. I'm being told that watching VODs on Twitch is actually a way better user experience than watching them on YouTube.
Interesting.
That's what I hear.
Something to think about.
Watch him on YouTube.
Dan has his YouTube and his Twitter bio, so I think he's
all right,
cool
then
with
it's
it.
safe. Watch them. Honestly, watch them on both. It's great.
But use
ad
your
revenue
Prime
for
sub.
us.
Use your Prime sub
Just
on
put
the
YouTube
Everything
on in the
Now
background.
Show.
Use your
Let it
Prime
run during
sub.
the day.
You heard the man.
Prime
Open up
sub.
2 tabs, watch
Do
them
it
at the
now.
same time,
Prime
and
sub
also
now.
Prime sub
See that
now.
sub count go up. Prime sub now.
We have wonderful guests on this show all the time, but tonight we had some very special guests. Please give a big clap emoji in the chat for Dan Clancy and the Sushi Dragon. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us tonight. We're going to shout you both out. We've got your plugs in our commands. Yeah, can we get a high five? Sushi, can I get a high five? That looks really
nice. Nice.
Perfect. We're going to be plugging your streams in the chat right now, but is there anything else that you want to tell the viewers at home? Anything about what you got going on? Any plugs? Any messages you want to impart on the Everything Now Show viewers?
Yes. Thank you so much for having me on again. You guys are champions of the creative sphere, and keep on pushing those boundaries. Everything Now Show, everyone.
God bless. Thank you.
Where's the applause sound effect?
Hit us with the applause. We'll give you a manual applause sound over here. If you don't already, you gotta follow the Sushi Dragon, folks. The Sushi Dragon does all this as a one-man band. He is truly probably the biggest innovator on this platform. He's doing stuff that literally nobody else on this platform is doing. If you haven't already, for some reason, seen his content, you gotta go check it out.
It's a feat. If you're not watching Sushi Dragon, you're not on Twitch, all right?
That's right. Who are we raiding tonight? Or do we have another?
We're gonna raid friend of the show, Naked Comedy. They have a live show happening right now with a ton of our favorite ENS guests.
Cameron Farmer.
Cameron Farmer is on stage right now, so we're gonna jump right in. And again, make sure to tune in tomorrow night. Got another show coming in hot.
Nate Barone and Danny Catlow, I'm pretty
Thanks
sure.
again
right?
to Dan and the Sushi Dragon. You guys were both excellent.
Oh, and we have a secondary channel. I always forget to shout it out at the end of our shows, but we have a second channel called Everything Now Hangout, where we do gaming and React content and like normal Twitch streamer stuff. So if you want to see us doing like classic Twitch stuff, give us a follow over there. I think if you do !hangout, it maybe plugs it. I don't know.
Did Dan do a plug?
Go follow us. Dan, you got anything to plug? Anything you want to tell the people
No,
about?
I don't need to plug anything. I just want to plug you guys. So
we'll take it.
Thanks for having
Give
us.
us your Prime subs, folks. You heard the man.
There you go.
All right, we're going to send you over to Naked Comedy. Say hi to them for us, and we'll see everyone back here tomorrow night for a brand new episode. Goodbye.
Bye. And we are rated. And we're going to stop streaming. And we're going to stop recording.